So I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes trying to figure out what to say and how to approach it. This video, should I say. And I have put on lipstick and some makeup because otherwise I would look like a ghost. But yeah, I wanted to bring you this video. It's actually quite hard for me to do this video because basically I need your help, and I do not ask for help lightly. I am a very strong person. I do not like having to ask for help because I feel I am quite capable and I am the helper. I am the provider and I am capable of solving my own problems. The only thing that I am not able to solve easily, should I say, is health. And as you may know, or you may not know, 2 years ago I had an operation, and it wasn't a serious operation, I have to tell you. It was 4.5 hours in surgery and 2 weeks in hospital, but it was not a magnificently incredible convoluted operation. There are people far worse. But it was complicated, and I have had the repercussions of that for the last 2 years, and I've been doing fine. I've been okay. Nothing to write home about, but I've been doing alright. But I do need your help. I have started a GoFundMe page, which I have linked below, and because of the health experiences I'm currently having recently, the last week, it's meant basically that I have had to forego some work opportunities, and I've actually had to step down from one work in particular, which was pretty main source of income, because I'm not able to fulfill it for my health. And you know, I'm pretty sure that with the right amount of love and care and amount of tea and everything, you know, the health is going to be okay. And it's going to take me a few months to kind of work out how best to sort of stave it off. It's not life-threatening, I have to tell you that. It is something that I can get back on my feet with, but it is quite debilitating, which means I can't actually go to work all the time and work to my full advantage. The advantage I do have is that I can work from home and that I can do readings, but that is not my main source of income. This is my base income. And even then, as you may know if you're self-employed yourself or if you're in the reading business yourself, it's not as reliable as a 9 to 5 go to work job. Okay, so it's, you know, my health is fine, but yeah, you know, the source of income, if it's cut off, you have to try and find somewhere else. And you may or may not know that I also help my mother, support my mother, who is also ill, with a longer term illness than me. And you know, we get by, and we generally support each other, but she is quite limited in what she is able to do, and now I'm quite limited in how I can support her. I can physically support her, I can make dinner and stuff like that, but the bills are the issue. Basically, it does boil down to money. Where am I going to get the money, essentially, for my sustainability? Where am I going to, or how am I going to be able to sustain us over the next few months, or however long it takes for me to get fully operational again, I suppose. And I'm not saying that I'm going to stop doing YouTube videos. No, I'm not going to do them. They're going to be free still. And you know, I'm not going to say I'm stopping doing readings full stop, but I am asking for your help. And this, basically, the money that I set on my GoFundMe page is for food, rent, gas and electric, because it's going to be snowing heavily next week and we have meters. We don't have monthly bills, we have meters. It would be bus costs for me to go to and from appointments, because I have a scan coming up, and I also have a blood test coming up as well, and possibly another ultrasound. Well, that's up in the air yet. And yeah, so it's quite difficult to find the right words to say when you're asking people who have supported you on YouTube for a long time, or those of you who are recently subscribed, to ask you for help. Because again, like I said at the beginning, I don't like asking for help. I am the helper, I am not the helpee. But I figured, you know, I'm going through some rituals at the moment, I'm going through some manifestation, and I figured, well, I may as well ask. If I don't ask, I will never know. And if half of you, like if half of my subscribers gave me even $1 each, that would probably see me through the next 6 months absolutely fine. So if half of my 10,000 subscribers gave me $1, I would be over the moon for a start, and incredibly grateful. But I would also be able to survive for the next 6 months. So I'm not asking for everything. I'm not asking for the world or moon. I mean, the goal on GoFundMe is £700, which probably would last me two months maybe at a push. But I would really appreciate any help that you may give me, because I don't know what else to do. I mean, I really am limited in what I can do. If you'd prefer to support me by buying a reading, and get something, you know, from me in order to support me, and if you'd rather, get something for your book, basically, you can order a reading from me, or whatever, you can do that. Like I say, it's quite difficult for me to do this because I never like asking for money when I can't pay somebody back, and especially you guys, because you are so precious and you support me and watch my videos and stuff. So it's sort of come to this point now where basically I would like to keep myself afloat while I heal. I would like to sustain myself. I would like to not worry where the money is coming from, to pay the rent, to pay the bills, to pay the internet, to pay the blah 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 blah, because that would just add to the stress, and it would add to my mum's stress as well, because she wants to help but she can only have limited help already, and I'm the main income earner, and I would just basically like to ask for your help in this, because to be honest, I suppose I am proud. I suppose I am a proud person. I like to take pride in my achievements, and this is not an achievement, but there's a health setback. I couldn't have predicted this. And I could get angry, I could, say, oh universe, why are you doing this? But it's telling me this for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I'm just hoping that I can, sorry, the foundation makes my nose itch. I can just reach out to you guys as friends and as helpers, just to try and keep me alive for a bit longer. Well, that's a bit dramatic actually, but just keep me going. you know, just for a little bit longer. And again, anything that you can do to support me. If you'd prefer a reading, please buy a reading. If you would prefer to just share the GoFundMe, thank you. Or if you could just spare that dollar, that would make it all worthwhile. Thank you. But I will leave this for now. I'm probably going to have to edit this to hell. But I will leave this for now. And I really suck at asking for help. I must learn this. Maybe this is what they're asking me to do. Maybe they need to ask me to learn how to seek out help when I need it and how to not feel guilty for needing help. Because I've been strong for a long time and now I am weak because my body needs to recover, and money is crystallized energy and that energy is not able to be obtained by me at this point. So I would ask it of you, unfortunately, this time. But anything that you can do to help, I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. The March readings should be up, sorry, not the March readings, sorry, the April readings should be up at the first week of March. Like I say, I'm still doing those. But in the meantime, thank you so much for listening and thank you for watching. Very, very many blessings, blessed be, and thank you guys.